Look, nobody tells you this when you start backend development, but half the job is just preventing disasters you caused last week. So let's skip the fluff. Here are 10 backend concepts you actually need to understand fast. Authentication versus authorization. Classic first-day confusion. Authentication is the bouncer checking your ID at the door. Authorization is the bouncer saying, okay, you're real, but you're not getting into the VIP section in those shoes. Logging in, authentication. Accessing the admin dashboard when you're clearly not an admin, that's an authorization failure and probably a breach. Mix these up and you will have a very bad week. Rate limiting. Your API is not a public gym that's open 24/7 with no rules. Without rate limiting, some guy's Python script will send you 50,000 requests before you've had your morning coffee and your server will simply give up. Rate limiting says, you get 100 requests per minute, friend. After that, you get a 429 and some time to think about what you've done. Database indexes. Without an index, your database reads every single row looking for your data, like scrolling through 10,000 unread emails to find that one receipt from 2019. Indexes let it jump straight there. The catch is every index slightly slows down writes, because now the database has to update the index too. Index everything and you've solved one problem while creating 3 others. Classic backend. Transactions and ACID. Say you're transferring money. You debit one account and credit another. What if the system crashes in between? Without transactions, someone just lost money into the void. ACID properties make sure either both operations happen or neither does. Atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability. Tattoo it somewhere. This is why your bank still runs software from 1987 and somehow it works fine. Caching. Why go recalculate something expensive 10,000 times when you can do it once and remember the answer? Cache it in Redis or in memory, and suddenly your response time goes from "I could make a sandwich waiting for this" to instant. The danger is serving stale data, which is fun to explain to users when they wonder why their profile photo is still their ex. Message queues. Your API should not be doing everything itself. If a user uploads a video, your endpoint doesn't process, compress, and transcode it while they sit there watching a spinner. You throw that job in a queue. RabbitMQ, SQS, whatever. A background worker handles it and your API goes back to doing what it's good at, returning JSON and pretending everything is fine. Load balancing. One server is a single point of failure. Load balancers spread traffic across multiple servers so when one crashes at 2 a.m., and it will crash at 2 a.m., the others pick up the slack. It's the back-end equivalent of don't put all your eggs in one basket, except the eggs are your entire production environment. CAP theorem. When your distributed services can't talk to each other, pick one: correct data or a system that stays online. You don't get both. No right answer, just trade-offs and 3 a.m. regrets. Reverse proxies. Nginx is the bouncer, receptionist, and PR team for your backend. Users never touch your real servers. The proxy handles SSL, routing, caching, and compression. A tireless assistant who never complains. Hire more of them. CDNs. Your one server in Frankfurt shouldn't be hand-delivering files to someone in Lagos. CDNs spread your static assets across servers worldwide so users grab them from the nearest location. Faster for them, easier for you. The rarest thing in tech, a decision you won't regret. That's 10. Backend isn't just writing endpoints, it's keeping everything from collapsing the second a real human touch it. Now go index that one table you've been ignoring. You know the one.
Smash the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this.